to lose. Reaching out for something to pull us up to level ground. Oh, I can see it now, I can see it now. We're on the edge of a moment, but not a fire that now we're diving in. The light up ahead, we're running to it. We're on the edge, now we're diving in. Stay a while and you'll see that every broken dream fit together flawlessly, pave the road to better things. Letting go of the moments that could only keep us down. I can see it now, can you see it now? We're on the edge of a moment, but not a fire that now we're diving in. The light up ahead, we're running to it. We're on the edge, now we're diving in.
Yo, welcome to the second stream of today, and we're watching the Dreamers versus the Team Critical. So it is group stage. It is a similar kind of matchup as the previous rounds we've been watching against between Sebras and Team Pointers. However, we have Super John this time as a broadcaster, and as well as Kai as a commentator. I'm really excited to have you, Kai, here today with me. So, how you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing very well. What about you?
I'm really good, especially after that ending last previous round. I don't know if
Also,
you're aware
wow,
what happened.
that was almost
Yeah,
already a capture for the Dreamers, but good thing Advice was there to return that flag. And I believe it was Kenya who took him out, pretty much allowing them to return that flag.
yeah, definitely. However, let's focus on this matchup right now, and we have two amazing teams, the Dreamers and Critical. So, would you be nice and introduce us to the blue side being Critical?
Yeah, sure. Alright, so for critical with Angel, Advice, Scream, Kenya, and Jumper. Also for the Dreamers we have Gia, Psy, X, King of CTF, Princess D, and Suplex. And yet again, there's already been another pull by King of CTF. He's already very close to
Wow,
capturing this flag. This
it
might
is gonna
very...
be capture.
That's the first capture going towards the Dreamers. This is very interesting. I'm
Yeah, just
honestly...
starting right off the bat like this aggressively from both sides, but especially red side being the Dreamers. They managed to take that early advantage, which is going to help them a lot eventually.
Exactly. Honestly, the Dreamers have, in my eyes, they're a really strong tough dream team team. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them play more here. And they, in my opinion, they already proved my point, as in that they already captured the first flag, and they might have even captured a second flag, if it weren't for that return by Kenya earlier. Or I mean by, who was it again? Yeah, it was Advice.
Yeah, I was just checking myself as well. But yeah, 7 minutes and 20 seconds. The Dreamers are taking that early lead, which is going to help them eventually a lot, as I mentioned. But there is more than enough time for both sides to take over, and especially since it's an overdrive kind of matchup. Um, we can literally see and witness anything and everything at any time. And there is a Advice pulling this flag. It might be promising, to be honest with
Kenya
you.
missed the flag, but he still has it. And with his remote control, he might be able to do some damage to King of CTF and Psy
Yeah,
before.
it's
But
definitely fine since he missed the flag. Since there is King of CDF, Xia, and Psy in the flag. Sorry, in the
Psy
defense
might
there.
actually be returning this flag. Princess D
He's
is
got
also
an
focusing
overdrive,
Kenya.
yeah.
This is very dangerous for Kenya. Makes a good decision running towards Jumper, but
Yeah, great choice from Kenya right
the
there.
armor is pierced.
But still,
Great overdrive usage, but the flag still hasn't been returned. Jumper is still running away. And it looks like it's
size.
going to be a return. Princess D returns the flag, and it's going to be the second capture for the Dreamers.
Wow. Well, to be fair, they didn't have much of an option right there since Psy was dealing so much damage with his turret right
Yes.
there in overdrive. Yes, exactly. So, so yeah, we're gonna have to see and wait what's to happen after this. There is basically 6 minutes on the clock, and it is 2-0 for Dreamers. I did not expect such a big
Shia,
difference already.
Shia and King of CTF actually took out,
Going,
I believe it was Scream, and they're pulling the flag currently.
yeah, King of City F actually looks like he's going to be capturing third flag. Wow.
He's slowed down a bit,
Unless, yeah,
but
Kenya is there.
good thing Advice got taken out,
Wow.
otherwise that could have been dangerous. Jumper used his overdrive, so they won't. Good thing
Ooh,
it
he's going to be
stopped.
taken out. Kenya is going to be
out,
pulling their flag now, and Angel is going to go push, try to reach this flag. Can he be successful? No, he's going to be taken out. Great job from Dreamers protecting their flag barely. Also, we can see Psy's zero health right there. King of CDF has to come back or not. There is a perfect respawn from Xia. But however, also on the other side, we have Scream now protecting that flag, and it's going to be a standoff, first standoff of this first round and overall of today.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not entirely sure since I wasn't watching the previous stream, but you were there, so
Yeah, yeah.
for the
This is
people
gonna
that
be third
haven't, for the
capture.
people, sorry for interrupting you, but for the people that didn't watch the previous stream, what was the outcome?
Well, let's quickly recap. So there were Team Pointers versus Step Brothers. First round, very dominative from Team Pointers. They managed to win both of the rounds, especially that first round. I think it was 6 flags difference, bro. That is huge. Um,
In
and
which
then
format?
it was a tough DT first rounds, and third and
Mhm.
fourth was normal without overdrives.
You mean
Matchmaking
setups?
map. Yeah, setups. My bad. I was missing the word. Anyhow, the third round actually Step Brothers. It seems like overdrives are troubling them so bad, and they managed to tie the third round against Team Pointers after losing so drastically in the first two. And that was already a big success. And in the end, I don't know if you saw the ending of fourth round, but it was really close. And Step Brothers actually managed to win by 1 flag.
Oh,
It was
that's
just
actually
incredible.
great for them. This way, they still got 3
Yes,
points.
yes, exactly. Although Team Pointers won to first 2 rounds, um,
Both teams
Step
got.
Brothers, yeah, Step
Mhm.
Brothers are not the best team to be fighting tough DT as well as setups. They're more for a light format, but they didn't have a chance to play light format today, so they had to play what they were offered to. King of CDF is going to use his overdrive right there. He's going to be able to pull that flag. Luckily, to his overdrive, great usage of that there. So
He's actually getting away with the flag. All they need to do is take out advice here, and it's pretty much a
yeah,
capture.
Advice got an
He needs
overdrive
to be.
himself.
King of CTF needs to be very careful of Scream though. He's sneaking closer, and meanwhile Scream is full supplies. On the other hand, King of CTF has no supplies left
Ooh,
at
that
all.
might be a reach in
Scream
there.
misses his shot because his hull is too high, but
He's
he's
gonna
still
still get
going
a
to end
return.
up getting the return.
Yeah, that was also on the other side of the flag. Whoever was carrying it, I think it was yeah, whoever was carrying that red side flag died on the bridge right there, and that is gonna cost them a lot since it might not be a capture for that reason. If Kia or Xia is gonna be able to pull this, wow, huge shots from Xia. He's gonna be drop that flag and go for the return, which is gonna be successful. Princess.di is gonna be able to pull that flag right now. Great job, Dreamers are doing today.
Exactly, a bit of server lag, which really inconveniences the dreamers here. Also, I'd like to correct something you said a little bit earlier. You mentioned that they were unlucky since they couldn't play light. If I'm not completely mistaken, both teams can pick one format they want to play.
Yeah. So let's wait and
Oh.
see for that. There is 1.5 minute. I'm curious now if Critical can actually even capture one flag. They had some opportunities right there, but it didn't work out too well in the end. Seems like it.
The only reason I brought that up is because I found it interesting that Step Brothers would choose setups against team pointers.
Yeah, I honestly am not following. Um,
Because Team Points is a pretty good team when it comes to setups, and I believe Step Brothers chose setups against them.
yeah, it's an interesting choice, a really interesting choice, which cost them a lot, to be honest with you. But yeah, February in third and fourth round they managed to actually do some good pulls and even managed to win that fourth round. Although it was in the end really lucky, kind of. That squad, I still remember just taking that flag, buying those last 3 seconds of the round, not to be reached. If there were like one more second, it would be reached and capture for Team Pointers, making it another tie for the fourth round. So really, that was a really close matchup. Love these kind of matchups, but overall, both sides seem to be doing great. And yeah,
Exactly. The first round is definitely going towards the Dreamers, so they already have 1 point in the bag at the very least. But after this, we'll be seeing one more round of the exact same format in the exact same map, after which we will be seeing light format in Forest, which will definitely be interesting to see between these two teams. And besides that, the form has also been opened currently, so be sure to enter your nickname in the form, which is in the description. Also, what do you expect to happen? Do you think there will be a different outcome now that the sides have switched, or do you believe the Dreamers will still win?
I was hoping you were going to ask that question. So far, I'm comparing this match really to the previous stream as well. Kind of, I think the Dreamers are a better team for this tough DT we're watching right now. But I feel the third and fourth round are not going to be the same way, especially since we're going to be watching a light format. So critical can do some damage to the Dreamers in the following third and fourth round. So I believe it's going to be kind of similar um, outcome when it comes to the previous stream against Step Brothers and Team Pointers. I think the Dreamers are going to be able to win the second round of this map, this format, but it's not going to be as easy for the upcoming 2 rounds after that. What do you feel? What do you say? I definitely might be wrong. I can't really tell, but this is
So
just
you're
my
saying
opinion.
Critical might have a better chance in light than the Dreamers?
Maybe. I'm not saying for sure. I'm just saying that it might happen. But we
I mean,
will
one
see.
thing I would say, if I look at both squads next to each other, I'd initially say that what it's called, Critical definitely have the better lights team. If I just look
Yeah.
at the players, but on the other hand, the Dreamers have amazing coordination and they play extremely well together. So it wouldn't surprise me if they actually got away with winning a round there, or if they even won that. So
Yeah, exactly. And we will find out really soon. But first of all, let's focus on the second round. And do you have any idea if Critical stand any chance of actually winning, not tying this second round up, but winning after we watched previous? I think it was 4-1 or 0.
yeah, I believe it was 4-0 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. It seems
Anyways,
like
so yeah, I do believe that Critical might have a better chance since the sides have switched, but in the end, I do believe the Dreamers will win this round. But that's just
Mhm.
my guess.
Okay, fair enough. I have to agree with you. I think that it might be a little bit harder for the Dreamers to capture that many flags this second round, but I still think they have the opportunity and a big chance of winning this second round, which is going to give them a lot of points, to be fair. But again, third and fourth round might be a struggle for them, so there's a huge chance of actually Critical doing kind of a comeback, catching up with the points in those 2 rounds, which they desperately need after losing first round and possibly second one. Speaking of
Exactly.
which, we're over 1 minute in this second round right there. Scream is going to be taking that overdrive in the middle, nice, waiting for it. Dictator is kind of decent overdrive, so you can spread it around for the team. Especially if they're pulling the flag. However, Angel has got his overdrive as well with Hunter, which is going to help a lot in certain scenarios. It can really do a lot of damage with a stunning. But overall, apart from Princess and Angel and Scream, nobody else. Actually, there is no suplex. Slowly, yeah, Jumper is going to use his overdrive. Slowly, people are getting overdrives and going to use them. And Jumper, great overdrive right there, but he's not going to be successful into pulling this flag, anyways. Do you think it was too early to use his overdrive since he's Viking, or he should have waited?
I don't recall the exact situation, but usually if you have a Viking overdrive and people are not hiding and running away from you, usually that's a capture.
Yeah,
Plus,
definitely.
if I remember correctly, he had at least one teammate with him. So also one more thing, we will be joining the critical call this round, so we can listen to their communication, see what they're like, see if they're stressed out about the current situation, if they're feeling hopeful, etc.
Yeah, I was
Speaking
just
of
checking
Advice
for
was
that.
already
But
pulling the flag.
yeah, as well as King of CDF right there, but he's gonna be taken out from that striker doing so much damage. Um, but overall, nothing too special happening so far. 6 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock left of this round. 0-0. It's still a tie, which is a good sign comparing to the previous round. Um, Definitely, we can say for sure right now that Critical is doing a little bit better than they did in the previous round.
Yeah, so far neither side has captured a flag yet. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
although
So
if the score remains the same, it will be disadvantageous for Critical. But regardless of that, we will be joining the Critical call. So we'll be right back, guys, and we hope you learned something.
yeah, let's go.
That's that.
Vulcan's low in our
Right with
race.
me, guys.
Left side.
Right side
Good
strike.
Go on
guys.
silent.
Dictator right side, careful. I have repair.
What was Gus playing? Smoky, yeah.
No damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vulcan on
Change
me.
your prots. Look
Guys,
right,
careful right side, yeah.
They'll pull.
They can pull, yes.
They'll pull.
Yeah. I spawn
both
in death
full.
as well.
They both
Try
use
to
OD
shoot
and they're
them.
both
Try
full.
just to shoot them.
I will block. Focus him, guys.
Gus, no heal.
Good bomb.
Gus is
He's
dead.
no repair.
God, dude.
Why is no
can,
one
we can
repair,
still.
bro?
Go,
can
go,
go for
go.
counter.
Can you shoot him?
Vulcan is no
Go
heal in
shoot.
diff.
Oh, I
Oh, we
repair.
can
Go
nice,
counter,
we can
go
pull.
counter.
Nice.
Nice, we will counter. I'm pulling. I'm pulling for sure. But they might
Dictator
pull me.
coming, right?
Look,
I'm low,
dictator
I'm
right.
low.
I
Someone
can't
take
kill
flag,
him,
left
maybe.
bridge.
Dictator's there.
guys,
I have
they
OD,
kill
wait,
Vulcan left.
Daniel.
Wait for me, wait for me.
Ah,
Where is that?
sorry.
So D-box,
Oh,
so
D-box,
D-box,
yeah.
fast,
D-box.
fast, fast.
I'm going
Fast.
for it.
There is Viking.
Viking is
Ah, man.
Wasp in our base, chilling. Left
Mhm.
side. They're just pushing our left side.
I will kill Striker. Dead.
Dude, this guy needs to buy net.
I have OD. I can
Mhm.
help you attack now. Maybe.
Focus this
I
Vulcan.
shoot him.
Don't take DP, don't take DP.
No heal Vulcan.
Viking will pull his OD.
Yeah.
He used it.
Okay. Try to shoot him.
My God.
I got stunned.
Yeah, same.
Alright, guys, so welcome back. We came back at just the right moment. We can actually see King of CTF and Gia pulling the flag. It's looking very hopeful for them. Only Advice is close enough to do something, but he has a short range turret and he's already being targeted. Scream is getting awfully close though, and King of CTF doesn't have supplies. He's running away with it. Is not unsuccessful in the end. So Jumper might
Yep.
pulling here. Nice overdrive by Angel.
There is definitely going to be a pull from Jumper and a first capture of this second round. I mean, not gonna lie, they're doing a really great job right now. Critical is so surprised to see comparing to the previous round how well they're doing. This is actually the second capture they're pulling. I'm not sure what exactly are the Dreamers doing so far.
I mean, I can tell you something. Like, I definitely did not expect this. Like, there's almost nothing happening.
Yes.
The Dreamers pulling the flag, and all of a sudden it's 2-0 for Critical.
Yeah, exactly. Comparing to the last round, as I said, just wow. But there is King of CDF having his overdrive right there with the Viking. He just picked it up from the middle. He's gonna do a lot of damage, but he's not gonna use it this time, as since he's gonna be out of drugs. Supplies, better to say. 2 minutes 15 seconds on the clock left. It's gonna be really really interesting to see if the Dreamers are gonna be able to actually do a comeback. It's still very possible, but it's gonna be hard, especially how well Critical is playing so far.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So speaking of
Critical-
which, Jumper's got his overdrive. He's going to be trying to go to pull this flag. He's going to be taken out before he even gets a chance to use it. Great job from Dreamers focusing on him. But yeah, King of CDF's got his overdrive ready as well. There is 1.5 minutes left. Plenty of overdrives ready to be used. My question is now if they're going to be used well, and if it's going to be an advantage. King of CDF really doesn't have a chance to use it properly so far. He's been taken out before he even managed to reach the base. So that just tells us a lot about Critical and how they play.
Yeah, pretty much. I have one question for you though. Like, did you see what Jumper did just now? He went over the bridge into 2 players when he had a medium range turret. It's not necessarily about him, but I'm curious. Like, what would you do? Because if you go under the bridge, they won't shoot you as much, and it will be harder for them to shoot you. But they can cross over the bridge and camp in your base. So what do you do?
I'm not sure. I mean, to be fair, they're in the lead for 2 flags, and there is less than a minute left. So I don't really. I wouldn't care too much of that.
I mean, in that, honestly, now that you mentioned that, I think he made the correct decision. He's gone over the bridge, actually trying to stall for time, making sure they can't push into Critical's base. That's
yeah, that is for sure. Yeah, great calls there, and gotta say, just amazing, really, really amazing win from Critical this round. Really not expected to see even one flag of them winning this, but they managed to, and just wow, surprised. However, light format is not going to get any easier for Dreamers right now in the third and fourth round. So curious to see what's to be occurred from that upcoming 2 rounds. But however, speaking of winners, which in this round were Critical team, we have the winners to be choosing ourselves of you guys watching this stream, and they will be shown in this on your stream on your screens in no time. And they are Rixo, they are Nails123, and Superman12365. 3 winners as always. With that being said, form is open once again. And important to mention that if you already won the promo codes, as well as entering multiple accounts, will get you banned. So don't attempt to cheat and do so. Play fair, give a proper chance for other people to win some promo codes. And also, we received some feedback from the promo codes. Some of you complaining of the prices you're getting. Be aware that they are free prizes you're getting for basically nothing else but just typing down your nickname, and nobody makes you enter those giveaways. So it's really just not worth complaining.
Exactly. It's like you say, it's just a small extra. So also the prices are random. So asking us for specific prices isn't going to affect it in any way.
Exactly, but to be fair, on the bigger competitions, when there are more viewers, also there are better prizes. So it's not like it's not worth entering. There are definitely some extra that you wouldn't get anywhere else, but from entering these competitions. So yeah. Anyways, church round is in front of us, and we will be watching Forest light format in the upcoming last 2 rounds. So, do you agree with me that Critical maybe have a better chance in the light? I might be wrong, but I feel like it. I mean, we already mentioned that they have a better team for that, but as well, not to be underestimated. The Dreamers has got some team of their themselves that they got as well tactics ready at least. So
Also, one more thing, that seems they'll be remaking the map because It wasn't created for ALC, who's playing on a... What's our rank called again? The 3 gold stars? It's been so long since I had that rank, like I honestly don't remember.
Same here. To be honest, I passed that
I
rank,
remember 1 gold
so
star was called
long ago.
Brigadier, but
Yes.
I don't know, honestly. Anyways,
So-
they will be recreating the map so that he can join.
3 golden stars is a lieutenant general rank.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that, honestly.
Me neither, to be honest with you. It was so long, like 2013, 14, when I reached the max rank, and yeah, ever since I stopped focusing on the names of the ranks. It's been a long time, to be fair. Well, speaking of which, when is the first time you ever reached the I believe it was a generalissimo rank before they added legend ranks? I think you played back in the days, right?
Yeah, that's right. When I don't even remember the first time I got to Generalissimo.
Like
it-
3 year is enough.
Sorry?
The year is enough, I guess.
I guess it was 2014 then. 2014, something like that. I mean, I don't even know if they had Generalissimo back then. I mean, I think so.
Yeah, they did.
I think it was around 2014. That's my guess, at least.
Yeah. Well, you guys are listening to really old players right here, playing this from like early days in the game. So yeah, waiting for the new map to be created. It seems like it is already created. Okay, I might be late to the party, but fourth round, third and fourth round is in front of us, and so excited about this.
Yeah, I do think this will be a bit more stale than Top Dream Team, since the teams like can pretty much only pull flags when they have supplies, or they need extremely good coordination and teamwork, which is better than their opponent if they want to pull without using supplies.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I do believe we'll be seeing a lot less action, but on the other hand, we'll also be seeing like individual skills when it comes to these 1 versus 1 battles that you see all over the map.
Yeah, definitely. Overall, light format is more about a skill of the particular players as well as a team playing as a team, supporting each other, and so on. And speaking of forest map, it is kind of equal. Both sides are. So it's basically whoever is going to win is just straight off the bat better team, no doubt about that. At least they did play better today. So we are 1 minute off before this third round in light format. Really excited to see who's going to be dominating and winning this in upcoming 2 rounds. But it might be a close call, not going to lie. It definitely might. So let's wait and see what the team are going to be like.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I said it the previous time, but I'm pretty surprised that Critical managed to pull that second round back and actually managed to tie it up with the Dreamers there, resulting in both of them receiving 1 point for those 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, the teams are about to self. A lot of
Yeah,
supplies falling. Teams definitely wanting to get the timings right of those supplies so that they can take full advantage of them.
Yeah, it is definitely really important to control drops in light. It is one of the most important things, especially for hunters. If they just get their chances of getting their DA as well as speed, that might be crucial of pulling the flag. And straight off the bat, Kenya is going to try to pull that flag, test the waters out for the team. Stotnikov, as well as King of CDF and Suplex are taking the defense and should be clearing it pretty decently easy. Smokey is Suplex on the for the blue side, being Dreamers, and on the other side, their Smokey is unused. So it is really, really important to play the Smokey. And Kai, I've seen you play Smokey recently on the tournament. So would you like to say a word or two of how Smokey is important and in what way?
I mean, it's not as important as a lot of people think. It's just one of the 6 players on the map, and the main goal is, instead of knocking people's aims, which is just an extra, you need to focus the hunters, especially when they have supplies. It's simply that.
A lot of damage, yeah.
It's just that. Just try to play smartly around the map. Just do damage. Make sure your opponents are 1 shot for your teammates.
Yeah,
or at least 2
exactly.
shots instead of 3. So
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, although you said it's not the most important stuff, it is definitely crucial for every and each team. And the Smokey plays, if played well, it can do a lot of damage to their opponents. However, nothing too special happening right now. Both of the sides playing it and taking it really calm and chill. So let's wait to see what's gonna come after a minute or two.
yeah, for sure. Anyways, we will also be joining the Dreamers somewhere during this round.
Exactly. So in a minute or two, we'll be listening from the Dreamers. Really excited to hear what they have to say about it. But
Besides that, we'll also be joined by another commentator. So welcome, Jack.
Yo, what's up, homies?
Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, bro. Sorry I couldn't be in the first one, but I was watching a bit of the Dreamers and the Critical game, and I was like, bro, I gotta be in this. So yeah, so this is the 3rd round, right?
yes,
Exactly.
And we're already 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the game, and nothing too much has happened. But tell me a bit what happened in the first 2 rounds then.
Okay, so pretty much in the first round, definitely the Dreamers took it away. They steamrolled Critical, which
in
I
the
hope you
first
know
round,
what it means
second
now
round.
after that
Yes.
stream a long time ago, Jack. Anyways, so both of us kind of expected the Dreamers to kind of win the second round as well, or at least tie it up, but somehow Critical won 2-0.
I saw the round where it was like 4-0, but actually, whilst we talk about that, Alec might lose his flag, and he did the PSI. Oh my days! And
Yeah, the
actually,
4-0 round was actually the first round where Dreamers won, and then really everything went upside down for them, and Critical actually won by 2-0. That was really not expected from neither of us. However, it is 1-1, let's say, in the results overall, and some good points for both of
And
the
that's
sides.
good.
But it's going to be a capture from Xia.
Someone in chat saying, Jack, please say this.
yeah, I just read that.
People already are like, they believe in your talents, man.
I don't know if I can do that, bro. I mean, honestly, I don't even know who would win this. I mean, I saw the first round where, okay, yeah, we do that first, and then I'll talk about it.
Yeah, sure. So anyways, we'll be joining the Dreamers call, so keep your ears peeled. Maybe you might hear something new, and we'll be right back, guys.
Окей.
ДДшка там.
Смока
Не, ну вы
даже.
можете сказать, что вы успеете и будете богами этой игры.
Пытаюсь.
Смока
Нет,
сзади
я
Деля,
не
битая. На одну
Нет?
должна быть.
Нормально.
Дайте сейчас по смоке, там аптека падает.
Я ей не дам уже.
Я дал смоки.
Оба вас побиты. Убил смок. Ну там еще Хантер.
Я не дал.
Хантер целый будет.
10 сек ДД. Кенни не трогай.
Кеня рез.
А справа
Два
вверх
Хантера право.
ДДшка падает.
Смока
Деля.
бита.
И Рома.
Ну, один
Смока
смок.
2 раза бита. Смока
Харьку
надо...
дал там на ДДшку.
Смока Хантер у нас. Ну разберешь, Томми.
Ну, там Харек на 2, наверное.
Хантер еще
Хантер
один.
по респам.
Блин, я не...
Кенни, шток битый у нас. 2 васпа шток. Не отвозит.
Дал Кеня.
Не,
Двоих
нет.
убил.
У меня аньюз тут. Нормально, аньюста
Бейте,
нет.
хорошо,
Наша
хорошо.
Дашка сейчас будет.
Нет, еще не сейчас.
Наша ДД, их Дашка 20 сек.
А. Блин, ну левая это жесть какая-то. Левая Васпик и Хантер.
ДДшный Харек.
Лево подгорает, лево 2 васпа.
Смока целая сверху.
Васпику я тоже дал.
И не слили.
ДДшный снизу битый у нас справа.
Еще лево-лево одну дайте.
Заберешь?
Ну, я
Смока
ДД не
право.
забрал.
Смоке
Их,
дал.
да.
Смоке дал.
У меня ДДшный Васпик у
У
нас
меня
на одну
ташка через
смоку.
10 секунд, я долит.
Вот
У нас
у
справа на
нас,
респах Харек стоит.
У нас справа, да. Хантер и
ребят,
Харек.
у нас сейчас
ДДшного
будет
нет.
заходить дашный Хантер. Томик, не умирай.
Я на штоке,
Да,
я на
очень
штоке.
далеко.
Там
Да,
Здорово,
прям
Смока.
стой так.
Смоке дал.
На 2.
Кенни
Смока
слил.
дал. Мне смока разделить.
Я Васпиком займусь.
Давай Хантер туда.
Васпик на одну смоку добьешь.
Всё,
Молодец там.
Yo, what is up, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in our voice call. I believe that Pro is built back, but Kai, yeah. The minute we joined them, Critical actually managed to capture a flag, making it 1-1. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the line, and I'm not gonna jinx it, man. I'm not gonna do it. Welcome back, Philip. But yeah, I mean, they're cool. I'm gonna let you talk about their cool, Kai, because you're more into Russian, and I don't want to like say something wrong. So
I wasn't really listening, but from the tone of voice, which you could also hear, like they seem to be very calm.
yeah, I mean, for
Even
sure.
though Critical actually captured another flag and equalizing the score, they sound very calm, and I think this has been the same, like even when they're losing, and I don't know, their composure is just great.
Yeah, it is. And I believe you guys were talking about like which team would be better in light before, right?
Yeah, a bit.
Honestly, I wasn't listening too much, but which teams were you leaning more towards?
I didn't really say my opinion. I just said that although some people might believe that Critical might have a better light squad, looking just at the players, the Dreamers have great coordination. Like their teamwork is really good.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it, even heard it now. And also, I mean, even this Russian team, the Dreamers, they have been seen in like public lobbies, and I played against some of them, and I can tell you what, they're not bad. They're pretty good. So within this team, honestly, I can kind of see them like really progressing in this group stage. And I'm not saying that Critical are bad. I'm just saying like the Dreamers have really opened my eyes for them. Get it? Because it's like a dream. You have your eyes closed.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Got it.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack.
Regardless of that, Kenya's actually pulling this flag. Daniel will stop that. But there is 1 minute and 25 seconds on the clock here. We're seeing we've only seen one nitro on the flag right now and a couple health packs, but nothing too major, which we can probably see a pull. But actually, Phil gets semi-flipped. And also another thing I wanted to ask was about Dallas using the dictator.
I have one question for you. Which
Mhm.
player is called Phil?
Phil.
Ah, sorry, Phil.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah,
We've not got
confused.
Dr. Phil in this house.
Same as yesterday, Mohi or Money.
Yeah, exactly. Mohi or
Just Jack's got some weird names for people.
no, Phil. I said Phil, not Phil. But
I mean, it might
anyway,
just be your accent. It might be honestly. It might have been my bad. I just misheard you.
yeah.
No, I heard the same way. Anyways, doesn't matter really. There is only one fill in the map, anyways. But back to your question, the dictator. What are my thoughts on it? At least, what I'm gonna say is that I don't think it's the wisest decision. To be honest, it is not bad, but I don't see it being more advantage over Hunter or even Viking. Maybe in front of the Viking, maybe in the for this live format, but definitely not Hunter. What about you, Kai? How do you feel about dictator users for live format?
Whether you use Dictator or Hunter, I don't think it really matters. Not in this map, at least. Like the map's not too large, and nowadays Dictator and Hunter have the same speed. So the only difference is what it's called. The
Dictator is
hitbox,
definitely
let's say. It's
yeah,
easy
yeah.
to hit, but you can also block people easier. So if you, for example, with Dictator camp behind that house and people come at you, you have a way easier time blocking them than you would with Hunter, for example. But on the Like, I don't really see any other advantages to it than that.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Dictator is a little higher than Hunter overall. So in some cases and scenarios, it might actually do some good. But overall, as you said, the speed. Dictator has the bigger hitbox and is wider overall than Hunter is. So comparing that and taking a notice that the speed is similar, I think still the Hunter is a better option overall, and usually all the biggest teams are usually using Hunter. But however, Dictator can be a big of a mistake anyways, and I don't think it is a mistake. However, so I just prefer Hunter over Dictator. That's basically it. What my opinion is.
Yeah,
But
you went on a whole tangent, but it basically came down to that. Anyways, the winners have been picked. The winners are Aguccio 37, Zeus 12, Shameless Aimer. Congrats, guys! As you probably already know, you will be receiving your promo codes via 4 p.m. So make sure you log into the forum before. Also, for the people listening right now, I apologize in advance since the promo codes have been a bit delayed. As I tell people who ask, I will try to send them as soon as possible. So just sit tight and wait
Lazy.
patiently,
Sorry.
please.
No,
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
yeah, I'm joking.
Anyways, the forum
Jack always ready.
if you haven't won today yet, please feel free to enter again.
But in the other side, if you won, please do not enter again. As you
Also,
will be
only
removed.
enter with one account, otherwise you will be banned from entering the giveaway.
The amount of ausos. But anyhow, we are in the final round here. And the previous round we saw was a tie. So it's currently 1-1, with this round being the decide round on which team will actually win this, or it could be another tie, in all fairness.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, after all, this is all about the points and who wins or loses. It's not really that important. It is important for the team to get some points from the game, and the best way to do that is to win. So it is important, after all, overall, what they're playing today. There is that Dictator now pulling that flag. It's Scream is not going to be missing any shots, obviously, but he's going to be found in a crossfire between Feel and Advice, and this is going to be a return. Great job, great focus from the blue side now, being critical.
Indeed, and actually unused on that DP right now. Do a bit of damage to Dallas, and apart from that, I believe there's nothing too major happening. Vanya has a really nice position up there. Can put a bit of tension on Scream and also Kenya, and a lot of tension on the Smokies and Hunters. And also when advice does drop, they have the opportunity to possibly steal it, but they do get taken out. So I kind of jinxed that. Anyhow, PSI does have a Nitro going up against Scream. We already saw him pull a flag once, but he flips, and that's so unfortunate for him. But there's a DA falling for Advice here. So hopefully he can get that and possibly work with his team to possibly pull a flag. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, looking at unused there, even if he didn't flip, he wouldn't have stand any chance against that Smokey right there. I believe. I think he would do so much damage, to him, especially since he was half a health left. Anyways, overall, looking at Smokey play right there, I don't think it's the best way to play. To be honest, he's catching himself in a lot of tough positions. Maybe he is. This where the spots he's taking are maybe not the best, the wisest, in my opinion, at least. But however, there is Feel and unused as a Smokey right there defending that bait, and it's gonna be a clear base after all. Great job. Only Advice on the other side pushing is gonna be taken out himself. And again, nothing special so far in 2.5 minutes of this last fourth round.
There's a DP falling, which Scream and Phil are trying to defend, but Scream's just going to pick it up. So either Shia or PSI don't take it. Anyhow, does get taken out. There's Shia pushing up for that flag and uses only one shot. And he will die to Shia, but Scream is there to possibly kill Shia. On the other hand, actually, Alec managed to pull that flag, but he did get taken out.
Yeah, I mean, Kai and I were calling, as you call it, him Shia. We were calling different names both, so it's just
Oh, really?
funny to see
What
every
do you
single
call
one
him?
of us today came and call it differently. Well,
Wait,
I'm
how do
saying
you call him?
Xia as X is as K and S, Xia. I guess might be
I'm
wrong.
just
I
saying
don't know.
Shia.
Oh, you
Shia.
did? I don't think you call it with the sh.
No,
Yo,
I did the
today's
entire time.
it's like full on English and letters class today, bro.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yes, Shia, no,
maybe
Shia,
it's not
come
the
on.
smartest idea to listen to us for that.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways,
I mean,
back
maybe
to the
not
game.
you and Jack, but
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. What are you trying to say about your intelligence? compared to
nothing, bro.
mine?
Nothing.
Well, back to the game. 6 minutes on the clock left, and nothing too particular happening so far. No really pulse at all. Just basically reaching the flag point, but being taken out, and that's all has been happening so far. Dallas or Dellens, my bad, is one shot now. He's gonna be taken out pretty easily, even though he was dictated with DA there. Yeah, Phil and unused yet again. Sorry if there was a noise. My mic just dropped.
Yes.
Unused and his teammate just cleared that base pretty easily, and there's that.
Apart from that, unused actually took that DP, and it's a bit of a scattered where all the players are right now. We're seeing most of the critical players hold off a tight defense here, and actually Scream pushing up towards that flag. Dallas playing a bit more last F. He does miss a shot. Shears to also help out, and this will be a return, but Kenya actually has this nitro, which he will pick up, and he's going to take that flag, but he gets so focused there. Will get taken out by Vanya.
Just look at how many red players there are on the left side of the map. For me, at least, the left side.
I got a good comment to say on that. I'm not sure if it's gonna be look at all those chickens. But,
Oh,
I know that video, and they weren't even chickens.
yeah, I'm not trying to what's it called offend them.
Yeah,
But
we're not insinuating anything, so
exactly.
it was
It
just
means
all in good fun, guys. All in good fun.
yeah, exactly. Anyhow, Dallance will pull that flag, but it's pulling it away. So that flag's in a good position right now. You can see that the critical members could care less about returning that PSI, trying to pick it up, but Phil misses his shot, and he will get taken out by Alec. And actually, Dallance already on
Alec?
another DA. Alec?
Do you mean
Yeah.
ALC?
Yeah, Alec.
Alec, oh my days, Jack. I don't know.
It's
Alec,
No.
seriously? No, you can't call
No,
it Alec.
no,
I'm not
Jack,
gonna allow that.
You
What?
can't keep getting away with it, man.
It is Alec.
First it was
No.
money, then it was wait, Philip, who else
If
did
you don't
he?
want me to be
I'm
there,
looking. I'm
bro.
looking. I was
It's Alec. Trust me.
it was Xia or Shia.
Shia.
No,
Yeah.
it was someone else yesterday.
I can't remember. Mohi as
Money.
money.
No, money. That I know, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
there were like at least one
There
or
were
two others.
multiple people, not just
Right.
yesterday, but we're all now ALC. Come on, Alec. What? How did you? Where did you find K in the end?
Okay. Wait.
Oh, and E.
I'm gonna ask afterwards how to say that.
Please
anyway.
do so.
His name was ALC, and I'm pretty sure that's how it's still pronounced.
Mm-hmm,
I'm 100% certain. I'm 100% certain you're wrong, man. I'm sorry to tell you that, but
Bro, that's his name.
yes, you won't get away with Alec, bro. No, he's ALC and he's gonna be ALC.
Bro, I thought you were talking to me.
No, Jack. Of course, he's wrong.
Then why'd you respond when I was talking?
Well, since
Anyways,
you said,
back to the game.
yeah.
Kenya's taking
Yeah.
the flag of Nitro. He's running away towards ALC. Nice shot by ALC, actually knocking Psyda. Somehow he's still alive. He's actually still on the run. Advice behind him with double armor. It's looking very promising.
Alec is gonna be taking that.
No,
I just gotta.
talking.
No, I can't call him Alec now. I just can't. But this is a good push.
If he does
This
it again,
is-
John, mute him.
Why me? Jack
We're
started
seeing-
it all.
We're seeing a counterpool here, and this is going to be the first standoff in the 4th round with 2 minutes to go. This is not great for either of these teams. I mean, they could, like I said in the beginning, they can just tie this up, but it's gonna take a while here for either of these teams to actually return it, because this is quite a large map and it's easily focusable. As you can see, Advice pushing in there and will get focused by Vanya and also Dalence.
Exactly 1.5 minutes left, and we're currently in a standoff. Unused is heading towards Psy, but he gets taken out before he even gets to shoot him once.
Yeah, I'm getting roasted in my DMs about how I pronounce his name.
No doubt.
As you should. As you should.
You should, definitely.
But actually, we're
Anyways,
seeing a big
Advice is in
pool.
trouble, maybe.
I mean,
No, he seems to be good, actually, after all. It is a standoff after all, and there is less than a minute left of this. Is it third or fourth round? I'm so lost.
Fourth.
Yeah, it is a fourth, unfortunately. It's going to be the last round. And both of the teams want to reach on that and capture this flag, as it is going to give them a win points, not a tie points. And the question is if any of the teams will be successful in doing so. There is 30 minutes left, half a minute, and I'm pretty sure that both of the sides are going to be doing their best to and hardest to push and reach on that flag, risking giving their own flag as it usually goes. And we can see the blue players right now spreading across the map, really going for it all. Can they survive 15 more seconds? I believe so. Phil is in a lot of trouble there. Nice knock from Phil. Xia managed to reach on this flag. Now the question is if wrong player if they can capture this, but it is not. It is
Advice
way too far. Yeah, as
and
well.
it ends up in
Incredible.
a tie. Both these teams will be receiving a 1 point from this half as well as the previous half. So
Yeah.
both teams will be going home with 2 points today.
Yeah, exactly. 2 ties and one
It's-
one win for each team. It
It's
is kind of
definitely
okay.
not bad, but it could have been a way better. Like I said before,
Definitely, yeah.
if both these teams win one half, then both of them will return with 3 points instead of 2, like that. But yeah, it's
Exactly.
still better than not winning any points at all. So
Yes, sir. And winners are on your screen, and they are Jumper, AK Mura, and King at Gold. So congratulations, you three, and congratulations to the previous 6 winners of this stream. But with that being said, that previous game was also a tie. So I think the general score was 1-1, right?
Yes.
like they
it
tied
was-
in both halves. So
So, with that being said, congratulations to both teams. I mean, they did well. It was fun to watch, and I mean, for me, it was fun to commentate a half of it. But that's going to be it for today, I believe, and see you.
exactly. Before we go, I just want to thank you, Jack, for commentating with me. You as well, Philip, and thanks so much to John for broadcasting this game. And thank you guys as well for watching. And we hope to see you in the next stream.
Exactly, guys. Have a great rest of the evening and good night to you all.